Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Jupiter is moving into your sign this year, bringing you expansion of joy and luck and heart space. It's going to be a fabulous year. In this video, I break down 2026 for you, so stick with me. At the beginning of the year, we see pile up of planets in Capricorn, making conjunctions, coming into conjunction with the sun, which is called a cazimi. The first of which is Venus. Venus is conjunction with cazimi with the sun. So cazimi is when a planet comes into a conjunction, comes right in line with the sun. It's said to be rebirthed and start a new cycle. And with Venus in particular, it's called the Venus star point. On January 6th is when Venus makes her first of two star points this year at 16 degrees and 22 minutes of Capricorn. So first she'll become invisible for Leo rising, your sixth house. And when she becomes visible, she will do so around February 17th. Up until October 19th, she'll be seen as an evening star, and that will be in your 8th house. Mars and Venus will come into a conjunction shortly after on January 8th. And this is a rebirth of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within all of us, within the collective. And you will want to go see and watch my first video because I broke down all of the charts for us, showed you the charts, showed you the transits. So this is also an awakening of planetary consciousness and bringing the feminine masculine back into balance, back into alignment, because for millennia, the masculine has been on overdrive and we need this polarization to be balanced within ourselves. So again, this is your sixth house. So this deals with your everyday habits and your work life. And the next planet to reset through the sun is Mars. It will happen on March 9th at 19 degrees and 12 minutes of Capricorn. And this will initiate a 2-year cycle for all of us. And it rises in mid-March, around the time of the solstice. Mars will rise also in Pisces, again in your 8th house. So more emphasis, more action, more initiation here in this 8th house, your subconscious house. This could also bring up things that deal with your past memories, and some of it could be traumatics. Just know, it doesn't mean it has to happen. Just be aware that that's one of the areas that this house covers. At the end of January 26th, Neptune will ingress Aries, and that's your 9th house. So Neptune brings spirituality with it. It brings an awareness of spirituality, of cosmic things, but also has a way of blurring things, of making them foggy or creating illusion. Now, in your 9th house, that is about your spirituality, about your worldview, about philosophy, about higher learning. Astrology tends to fall into this category here too. It could be about learning overseas, going overseas, learning about foreign languages or cultures could all be here. And Neptune is bringing this spiritual element to this area of and these themes that are in this house. On February 17th, we will have a new moon solar eclipse at 28 degrees and 54 minutes of Aquarius. That is your 7th house, and this is initiating a new 18-month cycle for you. So this is in your house of relationships and partners, where Pluto currently is at. Now, Pluto is going to be there for 20 years, and it's really, really transforming this house, transforming relationships, transforming business partnerships, contracts. And with the eclipse happening here for you, expect newness in this area, perhaps new relationships, new contracts coming in, new business contracts, new partnerships. It could be, for some of you, marriage partnerships. For others, it could be business partnerships, contracts in general, this landscape of your life changing and something new being birthed here. February 13th, then Saturn moves into Aries. It will be there co-present with Neptune for 2.5 years. In your 9th house, Saturn tends to constrict whatever house it is in. And it's also in its fall in Aries. So the regular workings of Saturn will be harder for us to put into place. So setting goals, structure, discipline, these things in this 9th house. On February 20th, Saturn conjuncts Neptune at 0 degrees of Aries. This is the world access point. It's a big deal for all of us. Now, this is going to change the scene for all of us. Again, go watch the first video for more information on that. But for you, it's going to be dissolving and restructuring things here in this 9th house of your higher learning, of your higher mind, philosophy, and your worldview point of spirituality. You've got the spiritual planet here of Neptune going into your spiritual house of beliefs and belief systems, and all this being changed for you over the next years. On March 3rd, we have a total lunar eclipse at 12 degrees and 54 minutes of Pisces. And that too is your 8th house. And lunar eclipses are full moons, and full moons illuminate. They illuminate the night sky, and they illuminate whatever part of the chart they are in. And for you, it's your 8th house. So again, it might be dredging up stuff from the past. It might be dredging up memories that have been buried and dormant, not conscious, but it's closing something. It could be closing some residual income or resources from others that are coming in, something finishing here, something being closed off for you here in this 8th house of other people's resources. And this is the life and death axis as well. So it's just something ending on March 10th. Jupiter will station direct at 15 degrees of Cancer in your 12th house. So it's been here in your 12th house since the end of June of last year. It will stay until it ingresses Leo at the end of June this year of 2026. Now, at 15 degrees here in your 12th house, it's a very subconscious house. On June 9th, Venus comes into a conjunction with Jupiter at 25 degrees and 46 minutes of Cancer. And this is so benevolent for all of us. It's so good for all of us. It is such a good omen. This is the day to launch something, put something out there. For you, it could deal with foreign lands or foreign shores. It could be something that is inspired to you through a dream, because this is your dream house. And then on June 29th, Jupiter enters Leo, your first house. This is going to be magnificent for you. It's an expansion of yourself. It's going to bring lots of joy, harmony. It's really time to embrace the fun and the joy of living. Utilize the abundant energy of Jupiter moving into your home sign to break through any previous limitations, things that were constricting you and keeping you from accessing that joy. This is the moment now, Leo. It is about self-expression and passion, embracing passion, living from your heart. On April 25th, Uranus will ingress Gemini, that is your 11th house. So expect a lot of changes in your groups, in your networks, your friendship circles, your higher house of money. This is all going to go through radical change as Uranus travels through this house until 2033. On June 20th, Chiron will ingress Taurus, and that is your 10th house. So it heals. It's going to heal whatever Uranus has left unturned for you as it's gone through this house. This is your public recognition house, your house of career. So healing here for you in this transit. In August, we're back in eclipse season with August 12th, the new moon solar eclipse at 20 degrees and 2 minutes of Leo in your first house. Again, birthing something new, an initiation of an 18-month cycle in your house of self, of joy, of exuberance. Then on August 28th, we will have a full moon lunar eclipse at 4 degrees and 54 minutes of Pisces, and that is your 8th house. So it's closing something off. This is illuminating something here in this house, your 8th house, and it's closing something off for you, something, perhaps resources that you cannot access, perhaps it's finishing a cycle that deals with your past or deals with subconscious tendencies. And then the nodes shift. Now, the true nodes shift July 26th, and the mean nodes shift August 18th. So they're moving, the North Node is moving from your 8th house of Pisces into your 7th house of Aquarius, and the South Node is moving from your 2nd house of Virgo into your 1st house of Self. And you, Leo, will be one of the most impacted signs out of the zodiac because the South Node is moving into your sign. And it's activating this most important axis in your chart. So this will bring life-changing transformation that will impact your life, forever transforming things like yourself, your relationships, contracts, business contracts, life contracts, and redefining yourself in general. October 3rd, Venus goes retrograde at 8 degrees and 29 minutes of Scorpio, and that is your 4th foundational house of home, security, your roots. She retrogrades back into your 3rd house and stations direct on November 13th at 22 degrees and 52 minutes of Libra. So you're going to be reassessing this area of your chart, of your life. So the 4th is, again, your foundation, your inner security. And then the 3rd is your immediate environment, your communication style, and your one-on-one relationships with your siblings, cousins, extended family, and communication in general. So just a reassessment, a reevaluation of this. And then during this retrogradation, Venus makes her 2nd star point at 0 degrees and 45 minutes of Scorpio in your 4th house. She's dying here in the heart of the sun and is bringing up things of your inner foundation. So this is going to be pivotal for you too, Leo, because this is at the foundation of your chart. You will become visible in Libra, and that will happen as a morning star roughly around October 30th until the very end of the year. So this is rebirthing the themes of the third house, which again involve your communication style. So for some of you, you might be launching podcasts, websites, just reevaluating communication. So now, Leo, this is going to be a really impactful year for you. And one of the things, you have Pluto in your seventh house. So that's intense relationships, intense dynamics, just intensity in general. And you're going to have to make decisions about which people you're going to keep in your life or which ones you have to let go of. The North Node is going to move through here and it's going to want to bring in new relationships. In 2027, it will conjoin Pluto, and that will really bring to light the relationships that are not working for you, the ones that might be controlling you or holding you back or not allowing, dragging you down, not allowing you to transform. But this year is going to be such a great year, and I want you to use it to your advantage to really shine like you're meant to. Okay, Leo? Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've helped you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the new year. Wishing you a wonderful year ahead. I will see you in the new year, and stay blessed, beloved.